Hi everyone, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a shared mailbox. Firstly, what is a shared mailbox? A shared mailbox is a low-functioning mailbox that does not require an active license, but still works in the same process you would expect a normal mailbox to work in the function of sending and receiving mail. The only requirement to have a shared mailbox is you have to have at least one license, an assigned license that has the Exchange functionality. This can be anything from the Exchange Online kiosk to the E5 license. So what you're going to do is you can go into Admin Centers down here, go into Exchange, once this loads up, you go into Recipients Shared. You can also use Recipients over here if you wish. As you can see, these are my already pre-made shared mailboxes, but we'll create a new one for testing purposes. You give it a display name. Same rule here applies. You can, from the previous Office 365 how to add and edit a user, you can do that from just so you can find them at a quick glance. The email address you would like to make. Again, you can modify the drop-downs, the extension of the domain. The email address will simply be whatever you want it to be. For my case, we will do test. It's very common for companies to use sales, support, help, etc. Now, when it mentions users here, these are users who are going to be able to access the shared mailbox. So what you do is you click on Add, and you select one or as many users as you wish to have access. You can do this by selecting them and doing Add, or you can just double click on the user should you wish. If you want to do all of them, you can just use the Control A feature and do Add there. And that will still add anyone who is visible on the page. And once you're happy, you would do OK. You can see this here. There is the option for more options, and this is to set an alias. As discussed in adding and editing a user in my other video, this would just be for another inbound address for the shared mailbox, but would not be available as a sending mailbox. It would only be for inbound. Once you're happy with that, if you click on Save, it will say please wait. Sometimes it does come up with an error warning. However, I haven't seen it do it recently, so we might get away with it today. If it does, that's absolutely fine. It usually is just mentioning the fact that this mailbox will be available for use within 15 minutes. To add a shared mailbox into your Office 365, depending on what you use, if you use Outlook 16 or 13, when your user has mail delegation access to the shared mailbox, which is what we just set here, it will be added automatically within an hour. Now the error we've got here today is the proxy address is already being used. So I already have a test account, which I expected. That was one of my users, which is actually this one here. It's nothing to worry about. It's basically just saying the email address already exists. If I, let's say, change this to test 12, that would then work. Moving back to connecting your shared mailbox on OA, rather than on Outlook, you would simply go into the navigation panel up here and go into Mail. And once you're in here, you would right click where it says your name, and you would do Add Shared Folder. You simply type the email address of the shared mailbox in here. You can get away with just doing the display name. Select it and do Add, and this will add the shared mailbox to your OA. That takes immediate effect and also gives you the ability to send and receive as the shared mailbox as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please do let me know, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.